All right, let's jump right in. Today, we're going to play with the wild idea, a thought experiment that pretty much throws our understanding of reality right out the window. We're talking about a universe that runs on one simple but very, very strange rule.
No, really. Take a second and actually picture this. What if there was no big or small? Like the words just didn't mean anything anymore. Imagine every single thing, a tiny grain of sand, a whole galaxy. What if they all took up the exact same amount of space? How would that even work?
Okay, so to get our heads around this place, there's just one basic rule we have to accept. Just one. And this one rule basically tosses out all of physics as we know it and replaces it with something, well, something a lot more uniform.
And here it is. This is the whole thing. A pea is the same size as a mountain. Yep, that's it. That's the law. An atom, same size as a star. There's no scale. No up, no down, no big, no small. Every single thing is exactly, identically the same size.
So, what does a world like that actually look like? How does this one kind of ridiculous rule actually affect anything? Let's bring it down to earth a bit. Let's talk about something we all get: lunch. What happens when you get a craving and decide to order a pizza?
Well, in this universe, your double pepperoni pizza is, by law, the exact same size as the house you live in. I mean, the delivery logistics alone, yeah, they'd be a bit of a nightmare. Things get really weird really fast.
Okay, let's just analyze this for a second. You've got two objects, right? Both are the exact same size. One is dough, cheese, pepperoni. You're supposed to eat it. The other is wood, drywall, copper wires. You're supposed to live in it. They are completely different in every single way, except for their size. And in this universe, size is the only thing that's consistent across the board. And obviously, this whole size problem doesn't just stop with your lunch order. Oh no. This one simple rule has consequences that ripple out across the entire cosmos. The effects are, and I mean this literally, astronomical. Just think about how quickly this spirals out of control. In your kitchen, a single pea is now a mountain-sized object you can't get past. In your neighborhood, the pizza is as big as a house. And if you zoom out, way out, across the universe, a little grape is suddenly the same size as a whole planet.
And, that actually brings us to, hold on. Ahem, we have to interrupt this program for a breaking news report, coming to you live from this world without scale.
We're getting reports just now of a catastrophic event out in space. It seems an object, astronomers are identifying it as a standard green grape, has just collided with a planet. The impact is, well, it's pretty much what you'd expect when a planet-sized grape hits a planet. Local authorities are now reporting that, tragically, there were 0 witnesses. Why? Well, because the planet was the same size as the grape, and everything on the planet was also the same size as the grape. So, yeah, there was nothing left to do any witnessing. We now return you to your regularly scheduled programming.
Okay, so this whole silly scenario, this thought experiment, it actually does a brilliant job of showing us something really fundamental about our own world. Our entire universe, the fact that we even exist, it's all built on the idea of scale. You take that away, and everything we think we know just completely falls apart.
I mean, just think about it. Gravity, right? It all depends on mass. If everything is the same size, there's no real difference in gravitational pull. The entire field of physics just collapses on itself because it's all about how things of different sizes interact. In biology, from a single cell to a blue whale, it's all about scaling up complexity. Even just being able to measure something or having a point of view requires one thing to be bigger or smaller than another. Without scale, all the rules that run our universe are just meaningless.
So, to wrap this all up, I want to leave you with one last thing to chew on. If a pea is a mountain and a person is a planet, what happens to our ideas? In a world where nothing is physically big or small, could you even have a big idea? What would that even mean? It's a bizarre world to think about for sure, and it definitely makes you appreciate the amazing, complex, and perfectly scaled universe we get to live in.